Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wizard of Mo Games. My name is Kenny, and I've got Dave here with me. We are starting a Primal campaign. I've had Primal for like a little over a year now. It's one of my favorite games. It's really hard to two-hand it, so I reached out and said, "Hey, you want to do a couple campaign scenarios?" And he was like, "Yeah, let's do it." So um, I think we've got a video on the channel where we kind of go over the rules. So I'm not going to go over everything. Dave's probably going to have a few questions. We'll answer them as we go along. I've got Mirah, the Great Bow, and Dave is playing
Ljonar, the sword and shield.
All right. Since we're playing the campaign, and actually in the rule book, Vyraxen chapter 1 is like the prologue, and it's the beginning. There's a ton of videos against Vyraxen. I think my original video was against Vyraxen. So we kind of skipped that. We went straight to the reward phase. We picked up a couple new items. I'm going to show you this cool website here. Make sure it works. Yeah, there we go. And I'll have to put it in the comments who on BGG came up with this. But basically, it's a campaign tracking like website. So once we click that, we completed chapter 1. It showed us all our unlocked quests. You can see how they pop up too. We defeated Vyraxen. We got the level 1 herbalist. That's where we can craft our potions. We got the level 1 forge fire. That's where we've got our new weapons. So I've got the Ashbringer now, and you've got the volcano. So we upgraded our weapons. And then when you go to each character, you can kind of see what items they picked up. So I picked up the gauntlet, which when I play a red card, if I paid with an attack card, which can be red or blue, I'll increase the damage the attack deals by 2. Of course, there's my bow, so you get a slightly closer view of that. Otherwise, we have the base helm and base armor, and a couple of potions. Dave updated his sword and shield. He did not pick up an item or upgraded helm, because again, each of them has very specific stats. So like this one, for example, where his character is not really, I don't think he's going to focus on dealing a lot of damage. So he decided he didn't really need that item. And some of the other items are like discard. The discard works for one of Mirah's paths, but not necessarily for that guy. So he's going to save some of his additional materials, which we've got all over here on the right side, so that when we go to the next round, he'll have some extra stuff he could spend on. All right, so we are going to be playing against Ozew. I believe that's how you pronounce it. It looks like a stag beetle of some kind. All right. So once we beat Vyraxen, we unlock chapter 2 and 3, I believe, chapter 2. And Ozew is chapter 2, so I went ahead and just grabbed him. We've got his monster figure here. We've got our map, our 2 characters, his monster board. We're trying to deal 10 wounds to him. In order to do a wound, we need to do 14 damage. It's 7 times the number of players, and there's 2 of us. So 14 damage for each wound. Well, for now, for stance 1, and then he'll flip over. He's got a couple of permanent peril cards. At the start of the round, reveal the top card of the Rumble deck. That card becomes the active Rumble card. That's going to be this little deck here. And it's basically going to highlight some of the zones on the map. And then the other part of that, at the end of the round, each player in a marked sector, which is the Rumble zones, suffers damage times 2 unless they reveal 2 greens from their hand. So in stance 1, he's dealing 1 damage. So if we're in that sector, we're going to take 2 damage. All right. Then he's got a special over here, another permanent. So the permanents stay. In other creatures, as they change stances, their peril cards will change. For this guy, they stay the same. If you play a blue followed by 2 reds, and you are in the front sector, you can inflict blind. I believe blind basically prevents a card from activating. When you inflict blind, choose a peril card in play. That peril is considered to be blank until the start of your next turn. And place the blind token on there. So, Dave, you're in charge of a lot of the status tokens over there. I've got all the health tokens over here, and these are kind of like the starting tokens. So I 3D printed these because there are a lot of unique tokens, and digging through them was kind of a pain. So I kind of made these. You can kind of just see them from the top, pull them out. All right, you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right, so our hand size is 5. It's been a little bit since we played, so I am going to go down the round structure. So first we would consume. That's where we can take 1 potion, use 1 potion. I'm not going to use anything to start. You going to use anything to start?
No.
All right. Then we go to monster upkeep, which we would do behavior refresh. That's where, in fact, we're just going to make it where we spawn these things. Put these things out. So normally the lowest valued cards would get discarded and the new ones would come out, but you don't do that during the first round. The monster gains 1 struggle times the number of players. So 2 struggle. Basically, some of these cards will have an additional effect, and it's going to cost struggle to activate. So that's where these come in. If you play blue cards, you can reduce the struggles, prevent him from doing that. These cards, basically based on the symbol, if you activate a card or in that situation, that's how they flip. So right off the bat, I'm probably going to make you first player. You're going to be in the front sector, so he's going to activate that card. And then whoever has the aggro token, which is you, he's going to turn to that player, and that would trigger that one. If you're not, if he has to turn, right? All right, and then we get into all our other phases. So that is the beginning. So you're up first. So turn sequence, everybody draws 5 cards, which is usually at the end of your turn. And you have the option to move by discarding a card and moving a number of spaces equal to the stamina at the bottom. That's the only time you can voluntarily move like that. Any other move after that will have to be a card effect. So you are up first, and based on this, you can attack him from any side. Flip that card over. His danger zones are the front and the back. So that's where if we're in there at the end of the round. Okay, good. So I do have a chance to move. All right.
Usually we play this game, it's good to always move.
Yeah, because you get a threatened token, and if you're threatened during the attrition phase, you flip 2 cards. I should put this up here. Now, some of your cards, if they have that red in the top right corner, that means you'll get the aggro token.
I already got it, so why not just keep it?
Well, because I may end up getting it
Oh, yeah.
when I play my cards.
Well, I'm going to discard this card.
So discards down here, plays it up there, and that's
To
for you to
move.
move. Okay.
Yep. So I'll move over here so I get out of the danger zone.
Okay.
And then I got to play some of these other ones. Remove 1 struggle. So if my next card, this costs 0 to play. So if my next card is red, we can remove 1 of his struggle.
Now, blue cards are automatically remove at least 1 struggle. So you can remove 1 struggle for playing the blue.
And actually,
so for those watching, red cards will trigger your weapon damage, which ours is 3. Blue cards will remove struggle. Yellow and green cards are for defense against attrition and a lot of the behavior cards.
so then in this right here, it says increase the damage this attack deals by 1. Choose another player, that would be you, for each red in their discard pile. If this attack inflicts a wound, inflict vulnerable. So it's going to...
So it does 1 times your weapon level. Your weapon level is 1, so it's 1 damage for each red card in my discard pile. which is nothing.
Yeah, right now, so it doesn't really make sense to play that card.
Well, remember, you're also paying for your card with your card, so you could just discard it too. It's going to be a while before I have any useful amount of red in my discard.
My discard, it goes here, not up there.
Right.
And then if I don't play this, won't trigger that. But if I discard this for 2 stamina, I can play both these cards, but it doesn't do me any good because you don't have any red in your...
Well, you'll still do your weapon damage,
Yeah.
which would be 3. So you still do damage, I mean.
Actually, I'll discard this red for 2 stamina. I'll play this for an attack, so he does 1 damage. And then, since I played a red, it removes another struggle.
So it does your weapon damage.
Yeah, which is 3.
Which is 3. We're going to put damage down here.
And since I played that card, that goes away.
This goes away.
And for that second stamina...
Now, hold on. We forgot something. Messed up already.
All right.
That was fast.
Well, we got to do that first.
So this was first. The active player revealed a random card from their hand. If that card is a attack, they discard it. Otherwise, he gains struggle times the number of players minus 1. So pick those cards back up, shuffle them.
Including this one?
Yeah.
All right.
Just before you move, shuffle them, and then we'll randomly pick one. It's a good thing we caught that early, because the red one's going to trigger this too. Blinding Light. All right, so that one gets discarded. If that card is an attack, they discard it. Otherwise, he gains a struggle. All right. So this will go here. This one replaces it. So now if you get threatened, it'll trigger.
All
So
right.
now you can go back and play your turn. I assume you have all the similar things. You'll just be out of cards.
Discard that for the move.
Okay.
This is free.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be short. If I play this, I can't play this.
That's the problem. Now you don't have enough to play.
Yeah, I'll be throwing away stamina.
Which you can't. They don't carry over unless you have 2 cards in your hand at the end. Then you get a stamina token.
So if I discard this, and that'll give me 2 stamina, and I can play this.
Yeah.
Which does the 3 damage, and then removes the struggle.
What else did it do?
Only if this is focused.
Okay.
And then I can play this card. This costs 2 stamina, though.
Right. You don't have any stamina.
Yeah, I just guess I'll keep this card in my hand then.
All right. That's all your actions. So you did the 3. I took the 3 damage. So now, attrition phase.
Do we have to play that card since I played the red?
Yes. The active player is in a marked sector. That player suffers damage unless they discard a random card from their hand. You are not in a marked sector.
Yep.
So this one is when somebody gets the aggro token. All right. So now attrition. So you draw one of those. You're not threatened, so it's just 1. I'll put it up there so they can see it. Do you have at least 1 defense? You do not.
Nope.
You take 1 damage. All right. Now we go to end of turn. Discard all cards from your sequence. So keep them in order. Draw cards up to your hand size limit. Now, if you had 2 cards in your hand at the end of your turn, you would get a stamina token. All right. The monster turns to the aggro player, so he's going to turn to you now.
All right.
That's going to trigger this card. This monster triggers a lot. The active player reveals a random card from their hand. If that card is a defense, they discard it. Otherwise, that player suffers damage.
This guy, this bug is no joke.
No, he's activating like every single. That was like 3 cards already. We want a defense. You got a defense. It gets discarded.
All right.
You lose it, but you don't take damage. And now the worst card is up for me. So that's the one when another card triggers, that one triggers. So this game is pretty cool where based on cards you play, the monster reacts. And so you could have this cool turn all lined up, and then you trigger one of those cards and it just shuts you down. So, all right, so now it is up to me. My turn. First I have my movement and then play action cards. So I do want to get out of... So the front sector is based on the direction he's facing. So I am no longer in that, which you are. Which means you're going to take that extra damage. You have 2 greens in your hand? Oh, you just got rid of 1 too.
Yep.
One of us will have to take the damage. So I don't need to move. That'll become threatened, which will trigger that. I just need to move to the other side of them. All right, so I'm going to discard mid-air shot for 2 stamina. It has a special effect, right? But I'm going to go 1, 2, so I don't get threatened. When you discard this card from your hand, deal your weapon damage. And then my bow also says, when you discard a blue from your hand, deal 2 damage. So that's going to be 5 damage to him.
Nice.
Just on that 1 discard. So now he's got 8 damage on him, and he's 14. Trigger that. All right. And deadly shot is so expensive. It costs 3. Increase the damage this attack deals by 5. I can deal a ton of damage to him. Yeah, let's do it. So I'm going to play this red deadly shot. It's going aggro, which is going to trigger those once it resolves. It costs 3 stamina. So I'm going to discard decoy for 2. And then I'm going to discard swift deflection for 1. Swift deflection says when you discard this card from your hand, draw 1. Okay. Deadly shot. My bow does 3 damage. I get the aggro token now. And then this deals an additional 5. So that's 8 damage to him. 5. Let's put on more tokens. 7, 8. Make sure I did all that correctly. You see I missed anything? If you paid with an attack, increase the damage by 2. I did not pay with an attack. I paid with defense cards.
And you can take 14 out of there and drop the bug's health down.
So that's
1.
10. Yep. And 14. All right, so you took 1 wound. Now that card's going to trigger.
Surge. Ozew or Ozew gets +1 until the end of the turn. +1.
Nice. I think you've got it over there. All right, we'll just stick it down here so remember. So that goes away. This comes out. Wait,
Since that triggered, that one triggers, right?
did the wrong one. And now this one triggers.
Chained Lightning. Aggro player recycles a random card from their hand. All other players must recycle a card of that same color from their hand.
Okay, so recycle is basically discard a card and draw a card. I've only got the 1 color in my hand.
Is the card for the card that was discarded or a card that was redrawn? That one.
What are you talking about?
It says recycle for a color of the same, a card of the same color.
The aggro player recycles a random card, so the card I discarded. So green. The player must recycle a card of that same color. Yeah. So you got to recycle a green card. You don't have any, do you?
No.
Like to draw one. Hey, that's actually perfect.
Yep.
That's actually perfect. I wish this was playmat. Only Too Many Bones did it. This would be a playmat. I can pick the cards up. So his deck is emptied, which means he unleashes. He's going to gain struggle equal to the number of players, I believe. Double check. I know there's like a guide online that I could print. A card that begins with, no, not that, unleash. When the monster gains a certain amount of struggle, it's 3 times the number of players. So if he gets 6 struggle tokens, he will. What is this called? I looked it up earlier. I just wish there was a little card that had all these abilities on. I think it's just 2, and I know it's in a blue box. Blue box. Behavior card resolution. Where is it? Discard, rampage, reaction. To resolve, boost. Oh, some behavior cards feature a boost effect. No, that's boost effect. Escalation, that's what it's called. When behavior deck is empty, immediately reshuffle the behavior discard pile to form a new deck. When this happens, the monster gains 1 struggle. The struggle gain is called escalation. Okay, so it's not times the number of players. That's good. Do I keep going?
You have something you can do?
I'm worried about this card. Yeah, see, so I drew this card, backflip. I could spend 2, hit 2, and then draw 2. But I think I'm going to wait on it.
You might need some defense.
Oh, you're right. Sitting in a place with the rocks, I could have the rocks get destroyed.
I guess I could have done that too.
Yeah, but you're only taking 1.
Yeah.
I mean, I can take 2 damage. I think to start.
And when you start in the square that has the bush, don't you gain a health?
Yeah, but I didn't start there. I moved there. But yes. So yeah, you'll gain a health. It's going to turn to me because I'm the aggro player, which means I'm going to get hit with this, or this, I should say. All right, let me just end there. So if I do, yeah, attrition, that means I'm guaranteed to take the 2 damage. There's a 0, a couple 1s in there. But if I burn both cards, I think this will trigger before I draw back up. All right. I'm going to do attrition. Maybe it's the 0. Oh,
you get lucky.
Oh, it's the 0.
Top deck of the deck.
There's only 1 0 in there, and I got it. All right. Discard all cards from your sequence. Because I have 2, I get a stamina token. Draw back up to my hand size. And then the monster turns. So at the end of the round, and then end of the round. Oh man, that means I'm going to be in his sector. Regardless. Oh, I have those 2 greens.
Yeah, you do.
So I don't take any damage.
What is the Rumble deck? That's the Rumble deck?
This is the Rumble deck.
That's the Rumble deck.
I gotta look through these. Don't remember how long that stays. Till the end of the round? Till the end of this turn. Was that, that was on my turn that it got added. All right, so now we are starting a new round. Round 2. Consume. Do you want to consume any token? Or
How much does that heal the bush?
1.
So if I suffer a damage, which is 1 damage, I'll get to draw 2 more cards.
If you spend that potion. Now remember, potions don't come back.
Yeah.
You have to craft them.
I'm thinking about just getting so I can have some card economy going, you know. But maybe I should wait until near the end where it might be more critical.
Or when he makes you discard cards.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll wait.
All right.
All right.
Monster upkeep, behavior refresh. So the lowest one, which are these 2, and if there's 2, they both go away. Which doesn't really help me. There's still another draw one coming. But at least there's no red, so I can go all out on attacks. Struggle 2 times the number of players, or 1 time the number of players. 2. So he's up to 3 on that. And then player turns. All right, so I have to empty my deck. Oh, and a new one of these comes out. So that looks like just his front sector. So I have a mastery, ultimate shot. When I empty my deck, I can basically flip it over. You have to play a certain number of reds followed by yellows to unlock your mastery.
Yellows followed by reds.
Yellows followed by red. And it's basically like a little mini level up. All right, let's see what I got. So I got Heavy Arrow. You may pay 2 stamina to increase the damage this attack deals by 6 times the weapon level. I've got Accurate Shot, which is an assist. I can search my discard pile for a green. I got Backflip. You can only play this card after a red. The next time you refill your hand, draw 1. And then I've got Evasion, which costs 2 but allows me to draw 2. And I want to thin my deck out. Oh, I know what I can do. Because Lightning Escape will let me get a green card from my discard pile. Oh, but Evasion will be in my hand. I do have Take Aim. It costs me 1 to get 2. Alright, so I'm going to move. Oh, first I get 1 health, which I didn't take any damage, surprisingly. So the 0 is gone and the 1 is gone for attrition. There's probably a couple 1s in there. I think I'm not going to move, and I'll take the threaten so he doesn't turn. Now this is supposed to be like a video game.
Yeah.
You know, when you're fighting a monster, you memorize their moves?
Yeah.
Are you memorizing any of the moves?
Yeah. Totally.
I don't remember anything. I'm just like, I know the turn was, I don't even remember. It was bad. I guess it wasn't that bad. Okay.
But are you the first player?
Yeah, because I have the aggro. Yeah. I'm going to go first. So I'm going to stay there and get threatened, which means I'll end up flipping 2 attrition cards. But I'm going to play some defense. So hopefully it's not a problem. I am going to play Heavy Arrow. And it's going to cost me 1 plus 2 if I want to do the bonus. So I'm going to get rid of Accurate Shot to pay for it. The base pay for it. Which means when you discard a blue from your hand, deal 2 damage. So I will deal 2 damage. Okay. And then I paid with an attack card, so it'll increase my damage by 2. I'm going to pay its additional cost with backflip, which has a stamina of 2. I don't know if you guys can see that. I guess you can't. Let me put it on in the middle. There are 2 down there. So basically, this card does 3 plus 6 is 9, plus the additional 2 is 11. I messed up. I'm supposed to do this first. I didn't do anything extra yet. No. I got the threatened token. Let's do this first. I'll let you flip it since it's my turn.
This one?
Yeah.
Blinding Light, the active player reveals a random card from their hand. If that card is intact, they discard it. Otherwise, Ozew gains.
Struggle times the number of players minus 1.
So 1.
Dang, I'm really hoping it's not an attack card. I only got a couple. Oh, that's okay. That was the bonus damage stuff. Yeah, well, I mean, that also just, well, I've got 1 stamina token. I mean, I don't have everything I need to do everything I want to do. I'm still going to stay where I am and get threatened. Still going to play heavy arrow. I just don't think I'm going to get the bonus. Yeah, that. Yeah, we'll get the bonus. No, because I got to pay 1 to activate it, and then the 2. Which means I only have 2 cards left in my hand. One of which is evasion. Ah, see what I mean? That monster just ruined everything. Okay. I think the extra 6 damage is worth it, even if it messes up what I was trying to do. But I'll still have some cards left for the next turn. So let me pay with Lightning Escape for 1, and then I will play Backflip for the additional damage, so I don't get my weapon additional effect, and I don't get the Gauntlet, all because of 1 card getting yanked from my hand. And he's going to put a red card into play, so that's going to trigger 2. All right, so I'm going to do 3 plus 6, that's 9 damage.
Just do a 10 and take 1 away.
Yeah. Get the 5s on the back of his. And he needs 14 to get a wound. All right, so now that triggers.
Thunderstrike. If the active player is in a marked sector, that player suffers damage unless they discard a random card from their hand.
And I'm in a marked sector. So I discard the 1 card.
Not to suffer any damage.
Oh,
You suffer damage unless you discard a card.
oh. I should just take the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just take the damage. Catch. I still got a stamina token, but it's not going to be enough to pay for this. All right, so this goes away. Pick up cards on this thing. All right, and that's really all I can do. So now we go to attrition phase. See, I was going to put some attrition stuff out, some defense out, but everything got taken from my hand. I was going to get that card back, and yada, yada, yada. So I got to flip 2. So I'm going to take damage regardless.
Ooh, 2, 5.
That's not the damage you take.
Oh, okay.
It just determines. So if I had 5 you choose the highest one.
Yeah.
So if I had 3 defense, I wouldn't have taken any damage. I'm going to take 1. All right, so this gets discarded. I draw back up to 5. 4, 5. The monster turns to the aggro player. He's already facing me. And that's my turn.
All right.
So this is if you empty your hand, by the way.
Oh,
Also, it's a good thing I took the damage because I would have emptied my hand if I discarded that one card.
okay. I'll have to, well, if I start my turn in there, I heal 1, right?
Yes.
All right. And then if I play this or discard this, I can move
Yep.
to here.
Okay.
Then I'll discard this for 2 stamina. It'll allow me to actually, I don't need 2, well, yeah, I do need 2 stamina. I'll play this card here, and you may suffer 1 damage. If you do, increase the damage of this attack dealt by 2 and choose a player to draw 1. And I'll choose myself to draw a card.
So now that 2 stamina isn't used to pay for that card.
That's right. It's going to be used to pay for this card.
Yeah, so you still got to hold that in your hand.
Oh, okay, because you got to
may
do that.
something.
Yeah.
All right, so that one's 0 cost. It's out there, so you suffer.
A damage.
Okay.
And then I draw a card. Oh, wow. Okay. That's a card with no cost again. While this card is at the top of your discard pile, all other players' weapons have 1 damage. But you'll do 1 damage for that, right? For just playing that card.
No, so you always do your weapon damage.
Yeah.
Red.
It was 3.
So it's 3, but it's also, I think you took the damage, so it's plus 2.
Yes. 5.
So 5. $16, so it should trigger him.
Yes.
It's 14, so he'll have 1 left. That triggers a wound.
Okay.
And then 1 more will flip him, or take him to the next stance.
All right.
And that card did not have the aggro, so keep on going.
All right.
Actually, I forgot something. Did we give him tokens? Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And then I'll discard this for the 2 stamina.
Okay.
And play this. So it's an aggro strike. So I get the weapon damage and increase the damage this attack deals by 1 for each aggro in your discard pile.
Yeah.
So I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice. Was that 7 damage total?
Yeah, 7 damage total.
Okay.
And I can either hold on to this card or I can discard it plus 1 damage for you. But then it'll trigger that right there. So maybe I'll just hold on to this card then.
Why would it trigger?
When this card is the top card of your discard pile, oh yeah, I can play it now because it's 0 cost.
Yeah, and it'll be the last card, so it'll be at the top.
Yeah, so it's 3 more damage.
Make sure you check my math.
Yeah. And then I discard these.
Not yet.
No, because we got to trigger some stuff, don't we?
Attrition first.
Attrition, this?
Yeah.
So I take 1 damage.
Wait a minute.
And we got,
No, that was less. Okay. Yep. You take 1 damage.
all right.
Damage tokens.
And then I'll trigger that because I have no cards in my hand.
So this would have been triggered first.
Yeah.
Players in marked sectors suffer damage and reduce their hand to 4. Then reveal the top card of the Rumble deck. That card becomes the active Rumble card. All right, so it's just me.
Well, I guess I should have moved this over here.
Moved what?
I should have moved it to this front, and then I could have,
Yeah, but then we both would have taken this.
yeah.
We don't both need to take it if we don't have to. And then reduce their hand to 4. Oh, wait, there's something. At the start of your turn, if this card is the top card of your discard pile, draw 2. Well, we'll see if that works. Okay.
All right, and I discard these in order.
So we did the attrition. No, there's something else.
Yeah.
Then reveal the top card of the Rumble deck. That card becomes the next.
All right, looks like front and back.
Oh man, it just gets worse and worse.
Yep.
So now this happens, so you get to struggle. Escalation. This gets shuffled. Now you can discard your cards and draw up to your hand side.
And we got to remember you get +1 damage. All other players' weapons have +1 damage.
Okay. All right, so now he's going to turn to you. He turns to the aggro player.
Am I the aggro player then?
Oh, no, you're not. Oh. So he's not going to trigger that. Then would have triggered that. But he's got this thing. At the end of the round, each player in a marked sector suffers damage ×2 unless they reveal 2 greens from their hand. Oh, I got 2 greens.
Oh,
I'm
I
safe.
don't.
You don't. So you take 2 damage.
See, I could have negated it with that right there, but if I was in the front.
Well, it's not a behavior card.
Oh, okay.
It's a peril card.
So I take 2?
Yep, take 2. You ain't looking so good over there.
No, I'm not.
And all because that changed, because you wouldn't have taken damage at first. But because he ended up changing it, he caused it to take damage. All right. So that was the end of the round. That's why that triggered. So now we go to round 3. Let's take that down. Consume potions. So not that you necessarily need it, but your health potion will heal 4 if the attrition discard pile is 1 or less.
I have to do that at the beginning of my turn.
No, it's the beginning of the round.
Okay.
Which is where we're at now. Each player can consume 1
Oh,
potion.
yeah, I'll definitely do that.
So it's gone forever.
Yep. Just flip it over, it's gone forever.
It's gone. Until you craft a new one.
And I heal 4.
Yeah, you can probably stick it over there somewhere. I think I'm going to hang on. I'm going to heal 1 for where I'm sitting. So I'll be good. And then behavior refresh. So the lowest one goes away, which is the turn. Oh, there's a red right when I want to do a lot of attacks, huh? The monster gains struggle. Okay, so he gains 2. Which means now he is at his max. And I have to remember what it does. This is the unleash. I just know there's damage involved. 18 and 114. No, 114. When the monster gains a certain amount of struggle, if the total struggle accumulated is equal to or higher than 3 times the number of players, immediately unleashes. When the monster unleashes, resolve the following steps in order. All players immediately suffer damage. This damage is referred to as unleashed damage. So we both take 1. Okay. Remove struggle tokens until the monster has 1 times the number of players. He loses 4. I haven't seen any abilities of his. I'll put these up here that require the unleash yet. The struggle tokens. All right. So now player turns. All right. Nothing's going to mess me up. He's not going to attack. No new card comes out. Everywhere but the back.
I'm in the right place then.
All right. So I've already got the threat token. I think I'm fine to keep it. Oh, so this card's at the top of my discard pile. I get to draw 2. All right. Man, I hate to discard this blue now, but I need to. I need to thin out my deck a little bit. So I'm going to start with Evasion. I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to do Bouncing Shot, which is blue. When you discard this card from your hand, perform Volley 2, which is 2 cards from the top of my deck. If any of them are attacked, or for each attack one, he takes a damage. No damage, 1 damage. So he takes 1 damage. And then because I discarded a blue from my hand, it deals 2 more damage. That'll just make that 5 off of these. So you got 15, which is enough to trigger him. That means it interrupts my turn, I believe. I think I gotta finish the action. Yeah, I finish the action and then go for it. And then the other card I discard is Ranged Position to draw 2. And my deck is empty. When you empty your deck, place a counter on this card. Let me see when I think I take damage. A, B, C, D. Empty, 108. I think this is a different empty. A player has emptied their hand when they end up. That's what that's. Oh, I just saw it. Empty deck. When you draw or discard or remove from the deck by any game effect the last card from your deck, you have emptied your deck. When that happens, you suffer fatigue damage equal to your weapon level, and then reshuffle your discard pile to form a new deck. All right, lots of cool things are happening here. This is my hand. This is my hand.
I don't know how cool. It is when you take another damage. You're at 5 damage.
This is true. That part hurts. I'm about to heal one. I should have healed one actually too. I was in that space with the plant. Let's throw that away. But ultimate shot gets flipped over. So at the start of my turn, which will be next turn, not this one, I'll volley 2. And then when I empty my deck, I'll deal 5 times my weapon damage. All right. So now that that's finished activating, this card triggers. And then this card triggers.
Because you've played a red card?
Oh, no, I didn't play a red card.
Yeah.
What was I thinking? Oh, because I want to play red card later. Okay.
Do you not want to be in the front? Because I could play this card and get him turn around towards me. I can taunt him. If you have anything in there that makes it better from attacking from behind. And then you won't be marked.
Nothing better, but you can do it like at the end of my turn.
Yeah. But if I taunt, you get to draw a card.
Yeah. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Well, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter at this point, so you can taunt whenever you want.
If you think that's going to help you do damage, you got anything that does damage from the rear?
Not specifically.
Yeah.
Here. But I mean, another card is still nice. It would be more stuff to discard and do stuff with. It's up to you. I don't need it.
Well, play this card, or discard this card. And it's a taunt. Now that, if you do, the active player draws one card, and you take the aggro token, and the monster immediately turns to your sector.
Now that'll trigger that.
Yeah, but then I can do this by negating it, by taking the damage.
Okay. So you get the aggro token.
Yeah.
I get to draw a card.
This thing turns around towards me.
And
And this card goes off. Then that card goes off.
Yeah. He gets +1 damage until the end of this turn.
Unless I take a damage and he doesn't get it. But this one might be worse.
So this is attrition. Well, he just has +1 damage. If you're going to negate one, that'd be the one to negate.
Negate. All right, I'll take a damage.
If you're going to do any of them.
And
Because this kind of bonuses to everything else.
Yeah.
And now that card flips.
Chained lightning.
Oh, yeah. So what is this? Okay, so you got to remember the rage one. That's the one that causes me to recycle a card.
The aggro player. I'm the aggro player.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm still going to have to do one based on what you do. So random card from your hand. So basically you're going to discard it and then draw. And then whatever.
Oh, it's a random
discard.
card. Okay.
Yeah. And then whatever you discard based on color, I got to do the same thing. Hopefully it's blue. Yellow. Oh, I don't have a yellow.
All right. So I discard that, and then I got to draw a card.
Yep.
Just another yellow.
All right.
I was hoping for a red.
I'm glad it wasn't a red, because then I would have had to recycle a red.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Which I've got a couple.
I guess
of them.
the card I wanted, the card I drew, I was hoping it would be a red.
All right. Well, I'm about to trigger that thing, I guess. Oh no, I've got stealth. And it says while you are the aggro player, you cannot play this card in your sequence. I am not the aggro player. So let's see here. If I can do 2 blues and a red.
Oh yeah, did I suffer damage? Oh yeah, one thing I just noticed. If I suffer damage, I trigger this keyword resilience.
Uh-huh.
And resilience says after you suffer damage, you may reveal a card with the keyword resilience from your hand and then draw 1 card.
Okay.
So I just reveal that and get to draw a card.
I was going to say I could have done this.
Yeah.
But if I was still in the front sector, but I had the aggro token. And I can't play this card while I have the aggro token. So that wouldn't have worked anyways. So I'm going to play Silent Arrow, which costs 0 and will just do my weapon damage. While you are the aggro player, you cannot play this card in your sequence. I am not the aggro player, so it's going to do 3 damage to him. And it has stealth, which means it does not trigger a behavior card.
Nice. And he's got over 14.
Now he's got over 14.
Do we do that immediately or at the end of the turn?
Oh, immediately. Oh, so we should have done it a second ago. That's what I was thinking. I was like, there was something I needed to trigger. That's all right. That just flips. So now he's at 7. So this goes away. And he is on stance 2. So now it's 10 damage to cause a wound. And when revealed, all players become dazed. Then place lightning on top of the behavior deck. So this is lightning. And then daze is a blue, it looks like a blue attack token to slash through it. So basically when we would play a blue card, you still remove the struggle, but all the other effects are negated. Okay. And then it gets rid of this token. That's the only way to get rid of it. All right. And so once he gets down to 3 wounds, then he's going to turn again. All right, so the next card you play in the sequence gains stealth. So let me discard targeted shot. Cost 1 to play Sneaky Glide. I'm going to start stacking these a little bit. Recycle 1. The next card you play in your sequence gains Stealth. So because I discarded a blue, I'm going to deal 2 damage to him. All right. Recycle 1. So I'm going to get rid of Accurate Shot. Oh, let's get the assist. Oh, yeah, that's what I want. To draw a card, and then because I discarded a blue, I deal 2 more damage. Let me see here. So this is what, 6 to 8 total. All right. Now the next card I play will have Stealth, so I'm still not going to trigger this. I'm going to play Sharp Shot, which is the effect is negated. That's fine. It's free. Yeah, so it removes the snuggle at least. I got to remember to use that. I moved. No, I didn't move, so I'm still threatened. Then it says the next time you play a red this turn, deal 2 damage. So it would have been 2 additional damage. Bummer. You can only have one of those. But I needed to play it to get rid of that token anyways. Oh, I didn't. No. I'll volley 2 next time. I've got 2 defense in there. I know the 3's already gone. So it'd be a waste to put another defense. And I would get the aggro. I don't want the aggro. Oh, and if I play a red now. Oh, I see where I messed up. Let me do this instead. Let me play this one because the next card you play in your sequence gains Stealth. So I need it to be this red attack card to deal 3 damage to him. 1, 2, 3. So that takes him above 10. So he'll be left with 1. And he takes a wound. And then this blue gets played. And everything else triggers, and that's 5 cards in my sequence I can't play anymore. So pretty good. All right. So now we go to the attrition phase. Make sure I didn't miss anything here. Nope. Attrition phase. At 1, I've got 2 defense, so I'm good. Discard all cards in my sequence. Draw back up to 5. Ooh, I have 0 attack next turn. Turns to the aggro player. He's already facing you. And that's it. That was a long turn.
Yeah. Gave me time to read my cards.
Just remember, one of those blues gets wasted to an extent.
You have to play it, though, to not just discard it.
Correct. I still haven't paid with an attack card. They were 0 cost. Red cards to trigger the
So
gauntlet.
if I play this card here.
Well, first, are you moving?
Yeah, let me see. Probably need to move.
Well, we know his thing is going to cause trigger on 2 green, unless you have 2
Well, I
greens.
can discard this green.
So I'm safe with the greens.
I'm not if I do this, though. Do I want to keep 2 greens in my pocket? Actually, I want to play both greens.
Okay. So you're discarding one to move?
Yeah, and then when you discard this card, you get to draw one card.
Okay.
So I'll move here.
Oh, wait. This triggers first. I forgot.
Okay.
Struggle times the number of players -1, so he just gains 1. The active player must recycle a red.
I don't have any reds.
Very nice. Now we
So-
don't know what this lightning does.
Yeah, probably nasty.
Yeah.
So I use that to discarded that to move. We get to draw a card.
Okay.
I can play this card for 0 stamina. And it says when a behavior card is revealed, you may discard this card from your hand, but I'm not going to have it in my hand to do that.
Okay, so it's just a defense.
Yeah. Or should I do this other one? Yeah, I'll do this other one because it's 0
And you could
cost.
do both. Unless there's a reason you're keeping one. Maybe to pay for something else.
So if I do that, you may suffer 1 damage to draw another card.
Now, hold on, let me see what that triggers off of. Because I do not know. We're in here, they set all the icons. Really a great rulebook. I just don't always remember where everything is. Here we go. As soon as this card comes into play to fill a behavior slot. Oh, so it should have triggered right away. Was that on my turn?
Yep. Or it was a couple turns ago.
See what it says. 1 struggle. The aggro player suffers damage unless they reveal a green from their hand. I had a green, you had a green. So we'll just roll that back, do that, and just keep on going.
All right. And what does this do for me?
That means it'll remove the struggle when you play a blue, but all other effects on the blue will be negated.
I can still play red cards and stuff, right?
Red cards?
Yeah, has
Yeah.
nothing to do with red cards.
That just blocks the blue.
Okay, and then I'll discard this one for the stamina to play the momentum. And that says if you played a yellow card before this card, search your discard pile for a red card and add it to your hand.
Very nice.
And I'll do this aggro strike. And with that card, this stamina surge, when you discard this card to generate stamina for a red card, an attack, it generates 2 stamina.
Very nice.
And that allows me to play this aggro strike. And then increase the damage this attack deals by 1 for each aggro in your discard pile.
Which is a lot more than before.
Yep, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 plus this 3, so that's 9.
9 damage.
Plus that's 10. That's a wound. He is halfway there.
Yep,
Now it's going to trigger this card.
okay.
If the active player is in a marked sector, that player suffers damage unless they discard a random card from their hand. And you are in a active zone. You would take 1 damage.
I'll take the damage, I think.
Okay.
See, I shouldn't have moved. That would have been his front sector. But I would have taken 1 damage anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter.
That's true. This empties, so he gains escalation, which means he's going to unleash at the beginning of the next round.
Keep this card in my hand.
Okay.
So this, we do this right here.
Yes.
So none of this changes anything?
Nope, this is emptied hand. If you start in his front sector, and if you're threatened.
All right. So this is attrition?
Attrition.
So 1.
But
I
you
have
have
1.
like 3. So you're good.
Yep.
All right. So then send all your cards to the discard. Draw cards up to 5 until you have 5.
Which is going to force me to.
Yep.
So that gives me something.
A damage.
A damage. Now I'm at 5.
You can probably just flip one of those, unless you just want the little individual one.
All right, I gotta get 3 more cards.
All right. While you're doing that, end of the round. If you're in the nasty zone, so you got to draw cards. Because if you have 2 greens, you won't take the damage. So we'll just have to remember that. And then it's a new round. Round 4. Remember, we also got to beat them before the end of round 10. Refresh. So the lowest one, which is the jaws, going to go away. This one comes out.
Yeah, I got lucky.
Got 2 greens?
Yep.
There you go. You are safe. And then he's going to unleash. So we're all going to take a damage. Oh, yeah. Forgot to consume.
And after you suffer damage, I get resilience, so I get to draw a card because I have resilience in my deck.
Is it just when you suffer damage?
Yeah, after you suffer damage, you may reveal a card with the keyword resilience from your hand to draw 1.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. I'll have to remember the consume phase next time. I think we skipped that one. Potions. He gained the struggle. He unleashed. We took the damage. And that was when he had gained the struggle. Okay. So now.
In my last hand, did I play a red card right after a yellow card? Because I discarded a card.
You had 2. You had a green. Maybe it was a green, a yellow, and a green.
Yeah, I don't think there was a yellow and a red. Okay, I was hoping.
Oh yeah, because there was a green that let you. No, that was for the discard.
Yep.
Okay.
The green was discarded.
Yeah.
For 2.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Just got to remember if I do a red and then a yellow then a red, I can put a counter on that.
Okay. You're up first. Oh wait. You turn C at the end. So actually, again, this is making sure we stay in order.
Yeah.
That would have changed this. We both would have been caught in it, but I also have a green, 2 greens, so I'm good.
Okay.
So
does
now,
this change?
Yeah, so now that gets shuffled, and then a new one's revealed.
All right. You're safe.
And you're up first because you have the aggro token. Okay, there we go. I don't know why I swapped over. All right, continue your turn.
You know what? I'm not going to.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to move.
You are not going to move.
Nope.
That means you're going to become threatened. It's going to trigger some stuff.
Oh, okay. Then I didn't see that. Now I probably need to move. Man.
Sorry, folks, if we lost audio. I don't know why I switched over. I have it set up to switch from the lapel mics to a podcast mic if the audio ever drops out. Should be working now.
So I will move. I like this healing over here, but I guess I'll go over here. Or I can move twice and go behind them. But no, I'm not in this.
Okay.
So this says deal damage to you equal to the damage you currently sustain. I have 5. That means he would take 5.
Yes.
But I don't know if that's going to help me or not.
Damage is damage.
What is confused? Place the confused token on the monster and turn the monster to a sector of your choice. Next time the monster would activate a boost effect, discard the confused token instead and cancel the effect. Then at the start of the next round, if the confused token is still in play, discard it.
I can't say that I've seen any boost effects
No boost effects yet.
that I remember.
Yep.
Which doesn't mean you shouldn't play it. I'm just saying.
So if I don't want to play that, take that. You know what? I will stay there. I'm not going to move and I'll feel threatened.
It's going to trigger both of these.
And then I can negate it.
Okay.
All right.
This one flips first. +1 damage until the end of the round, end of this turn.
So if I take 1 damage, it negates it.
Okay. Thing off. So this comes out. So now when you play red, that'll trigger. But first, this triggers.
All right.
The aggro player recycles a random card from their hand. All other players must recycle a card of that same color.
We should know what that is. By
I remembered what that one was.
Yep.
Red. Oh, what? Well, I don't have a red to recycle.
All right.
I guess it's okay for you. It's a better red now.
Yep.
You couldn't maximize that one anyways. If this goes away now, you have to use a new card to pick up the old card. Oh, you know what? There's advertisement for a thing that, like, you stick it on the card and it picks it up.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know a reason to buy one for the
Yeah.
Primal board. I was like, I play everything on playmat, so it shouldn't be a problem. But there are some games where I can just go boop, boop. They're expensive though. But we'll see.
I don't want him to turn because then that might screw you up.
But you gotta do something.
Yeah, I got to do something.
He's gonna turn regardless at some point. His turning now wouldn't screw me up because, I have a chance to move. And if I play an aggro card, he's going to turn toward me anyways. I only have one aggro card.
I'm going to discard this card for 2.
Okay.
No, I'm going to do that in the right order. So I'm going to play this first, which I guess triggers that. You may suffer 1 damage. If you do, increase the damage this attack deals by 2, and choose a player to draw 1 card. So I take a damage. This
Okay.
attack will increase by 2,
So
but I got to
do-
hit this thing first, right?
No, that's after.
It's after.
So he's saying 5, because it's 3 plus 2. And then who are you choosing to draw a card?
Myself.
Okay.
All right.
Now that that card has resolved, this triggers.
Okay. If the active player is in a marked sector, that player suffers damage unless they discard a random card from their hand. I'm almost dead, but I kind of want to take the damage. But if I do take the damage, I should have done that before. Got this resilience. I should have drew a card. I guess I'll take another damage. What happens when I die?
You get knocked out, you'll come back and get a wound token in your deck. It's going to take you 2 rounds to get back up, though.
And I have nothing to heal when that's the bad part.
Yeah. Until the beginning of the... Oh, you already used your potion.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. And you're probably going to... If you don't play some of those... You have plenty of defense cards that attrition's probably not going to be a problem. Oh, wait. So this goes away.
So I draw another card because I took a damage.
So hold on. This goes away. Is it every time you take a damage?
Yeah. After you suffer damage, you may reveal a card with the keyword resilient,
Nice.
which was right there. Keyword resilience from your hand, draw 1 card, or draw 1.
We'll have to see what hand limit is now. I didn't think we had to worry about that. I think it's going to be at the end of your turn. Hand size limit 30 and 109. So the hundreds are like the quick reference. Your hand size limit is the maximum number of cards. It doesn't actually tell you what that number is. Page 30. 30. You empty your deck. If you have more cards in your hand than your hand size limit, before you refill your hand, discard down to your hand size limit.
Discard that for 2 stamina, and then I'll play Last Breath. Deal damage to the monster equal to the damage you currently sustain. So that is 8.
That is 8.
8 damage.
Actually, that's going to flip them. At the end of the day, it would just be 3, right?
Yeah.
Left. Not flip them, but cause a wound. All right. That's a really good card.
And if I discard this, I can play... No, this goes the opposite direction. I should have played this card before that one. Oh, well.
No, that's right. It's a yellow before it.
A yellow before this card. No. You can trigger the ability if the previous card, was a yellow.
Yeah. Oh, plus you did red, yellow.
Yeah.
Which you need yellow, red.
Yeah, so I can search my discard pile for a card.
So before you do that,
Yeah.
you're not going to get a good card out of your discard pile, right?
No, that's true.
If you play that red, you can at least put a trigger on your mastery. I think your mastery is yellow-red, right?
Yep, you're right. So I will play that one.
Now, keep in mind that has an aggro on it, which would trigger this.
Okay.
Make sure you don't get knocked out. Maybe you should go back to the green. But I'm just saying, the only card you're going to get is the one you can't play.
We know what that is. It's going to cause a damage.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe stick with what you were doing before. Just play defensively, because if you stay there and you
No,
heal,
actually, I'm going to do this, and I can play this card.
not if you're knocked out.
When the behavior card is revealed, you may discard this card from your hand to cancel the effects,
Ah,
and then confuse the monster.
okay. Well, then you don't have to worry about it. So you're playing that.
So I played this, and then I played a yellow before that. Increase the damage this attack deals by 3, so that's 6 damage.
6 damage. And then you get one of these
What's that for?
for your mastery.
Oh, okay.
You got to do it a certain number of times.
3, I guess, right here. 3.
Yeah, mine's just a single shot, so I
Yeah.
have to track it. And then this card will flip.
Yep.
He gets +1.
So I can either give it +1, or I can discard it and confuse it. Just discard it and confuse it, I guess.
I mean,
That way it won't do any damage to you. It won't do that +1
Yeah.
damage.
well, it's to the end of this turn, so it's to the end of your turn, not the round, so that won't affect
Okay.
me. I guess you just have to make sure you have enough attrition. It almost doesn't
I've
matter.
got 2 greens, so
Because even if you take 1 attrition, you're going to get knocked out.
yeah.
Yeah, it's up to you.
But that doesn't add to the attrition, does it? So if I throw a 2, I get 3. That means,
No. So if you take a damage from attrition,
Yeah.
it'll be 2 damage.
and I have 2 greens.
But I'm like, you only have. Well, that's different. That's for this.
Okay.
But
don't
you only
have
have 1 health left.
Yeah.
So whether it's 2 or 1 damage doesn't matter.
So if it top deck a 0 out there, but the 0's already come up.
0's already come up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You can discard the card to negate it.
But it doesn't really do immediate
Right.
good.
You're still gonna. Even 1 damage will take you out. So it's up to you. You want to negate it?
Nah.
You just put the +1 on there.
Yeah.
It's just to the end of the turn. And then this will come out.
All right. Unless we want to confuse the guy. But he doesn't have any boost damage, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I haven't
probably.
seen any boosts.
I guess that's it. Unless I can play one of these and then not have it in my.
I mean, you probably want to, because there might be a 2 in there.
Yeah.
See, I don't count these like other people because I don't want to know. Yeah, it's probably a 2 coming up. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So it doesn't really do me any good to play.
No, it does
Nice.
because you have to have the exact amount or greater than what comes up. So right now you only have 1 defense out there, that yellow. The 3's already gone, so if you play another green, you're guaranteed not to take the attrition damage. And you got to flip 2 cards.
I gotta discard that to play this. But the previous card wasn't a yellow, so I can't use that.
All right, so you just played it for the defense.
Yeah.
All right,
All right, then we flip this.
you got to flip 2 because you're threatened. You take the worst one. Yeah, see, there's a
2.
2.
The 2.
A 2. There you go. I called it.
Yep.
You block both, and I clean up your play area there. That's
Up
your
here.
discard. Yep.
Yep.
And then you draw up to your hand size.
All right.
Okay. Then he turns to the aggro player, which is you, and he's already facing you.
Yep.
And that means I'll dodge that thing. The only bad thing is I don't have any attack cards. But at the start of my turn, because I have ultimate shot mastery, I volley 2. Any damaging one, blue or red, will deal damage. There's 1 damage. I'll have to get rid of that. Okay, so just 1 damage. I think is enough to trigger him.
Yep.
Yep. Which is 3. So this goes away because at the end of your turn. Let's see what effect comes up. When revealed, he gains struggle, number of players -1, so he gains 1. Then remove the hit the horn objective from the game. So this is gone now. Actually, that's not that bad.
Yep.
And now to trigger a wound, it's 3 times number of players. So
6.
6. Wow, is that really it?
I know, you could probably do that in this turn.
No, I have no attack.
Oh,
Cards in my hand. I know.
do I have anything I can,
If I could have burned through my deck, I could, I don't even have the draw. Aside from taking the aggro token. All right. Yeah, I'm going to empty my deck here. So here's what I'm going to do. So first I have to decide if I'm going to move. Oh, wait, I heal 1.
yep.
I think
Does
I can
this
just stay
change
there.
at the end of my turn?
No,
Or
it's at the end of the round.
end of the round, all right.
I think I can just stay there. I've already got the threatened token, and I got a stamina token. So let's go to town on this
And you
guy.
do have a rock there. You know what? I should have stopped one of these with that rock.
I don't
I
think
need to remember
that was an attrition damage
Okay.
that you were taking. So I'm going to do decoy. Oh, wait, that lets you draw. No, so what I meant to do is prompt reflexes. I get the draw. Prompt reflexes by discarding a blue.
You know, I can play this taunt card to taunt him, which he's already facing me,
Yeah.
but you do get to draw a card.
Yeah, I would just wait till
Yeah.
something pulls him away or something. I'm about to empty my deck, I think.
Okay.
When I discard, I can perform volley 2, but I discard a blue, so I'm also going to deal 2 damage to him. I'm going to volley 2. 1, 2, so he takes 1 more damage. And then I get to draw 1. When you discard this from your hand, deal your weapon damage. Hold on. So I have 6 reds. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 out of the 3 cards are red. So yeah, if you want to help me draw, do you have an assist?
No, but I can do this taunt, which does the taunting. While this card is at the top of your discard pile, all other players have +1 damage.
Oh yeah, I think we may have forgotten that last time.
And if I do the taunt, the active player draws 1 card, and I take the aggro token, and the thing turns it towards me, which then
No,
causes
he's
it.
already there.
Yeah.
So he doesn't do any of that. So I just
All right.
draw 1, which is a red. Very nice. Thank you for that. So then I'm going to do, yeah, he's got nothing to stop me. I'm going to do precision draw by discarding this blue mid-air shot. When you discard this card from your hand, deal your weapon damage. And then my weapon says when you discard a blue, deal 2 damage. So that's 5 damage plus the 3, that's 8 damage.
+1.
Plus 1, that's 9 damage. So he stays with the 3. No.
Yeah, 6 will drop
Yeah.
him down 1, and then he keeps the 3 because you're up at
the 3. Yep. And then I get the aggro token now. That card had aggro.
Does it stay with me or does it go away?
You stay threatened until you move.
Okay.
Oh, I thought I was going to empty my deck. Oh, wait. If he paid with the blue, increase the damage the attack deals by 2. Yeah. I just paid that with the blue, so 2 more damage. I don't think any of my red cards have aim. No. Oh, I do have one with aim. While you are the aggro player, you cannot play this card. I'm guessing you don't have another taunt.
No, I wish I did.
I'm not going to have enough to take him out anyways, so it's okay. But you have 4 cards now?
Yes.
I'm about to probably give you a card. I'm guessing that's a 1.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm going to do. Search your discard pile for a card with aim. So this is going to be the end of the round because you went first.
Mm-hmm.
which means there's no way you're going to get the aggro token. There's no reason for me to get that card back. So let me give you the draw instead. I'm going to discard range position. While this card is in the top of your discard pile, it counts as a defense sequence for attrition check. I'm just going to play decoy. Choose a player to draw one. Oh, I can draw.
You could draw one. If you can get one more damage, you finish him off.
Oh.
Or no, do we have to go down to here?
Yeah, it's got to go down.
Oh, yeah, so we got...
So I'm not going to pay this. I'm just going to play this token I've had forever.
Yeah.
I should have used. And I'll draw one. And it's a red. Oh, it says if the previous card in your sequence has aim, inflict, blind. Which hits these. Which means I can get rid of that end of. But I don't have enough cards to do it. I have to get this to get the aim card.
If you can...
It costs 1. That's fine. All right. I'm going to discard ranged position to do blinding shot. It has stealth, so it wouldn't trigger anything anyways. If the previous card had aim, I didn't inflict blind, but it doesn't. So I will deal 3 damage to him.
4 with this card.
4.
Total. Yep.
There's 6 again.
Did you put 4 in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now he is down to his last. So you should be able to take him out. I didn't move.
Unless I
so
die
still have
first.
that. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. And I don't have enough to pay for this. All right. So that's not yet. That's not yet. Oh, good thing I didn't pay my last card for that card. So attrition check. It's a 1. I've got 2. I'm good with that. Next, I'll let you finish shuffling that. Clean this up. See, if I would have emptied my deck, I would have dealt 5 damage to him, which actually would have taken him out. But I've short 1 card. So actually...
And I do have some assist cards, but I didn't have any in my hand at this moment. It would have been helpful if I had, but...
Yeah, so if you draw it next time before
Yeah.
you die, maybe that'll... We'll see what all this mess is. What did I just do?
No, we got to go to that.
No, I put this in here. Oh, I got to drop the 5.
Yep.
Oh, which is going to trigger it anyways. We're just going to take him out.
What do you mean? You take damage. Does he take damage?
Yeah. When you empty your deck, deal 5 times your weapon level damage. That's what I was trying to do.
Oh,
to get
yeah,
to the end.
there we go.
Yeah, and then I end up... I take 1 more anyways, but yeah, we defeated him before
Check
all
that
of this
out.
happened too.
Check that out.
That's why I love discard manipulation and all that kind of stuff. So she did pretty good there. But
That
yeah, all
was-
those cards you gave me and stuff
Mm-hmm.
was just helping me get down to the bottom to be able to do that. And you didn't get knocked out.
Nope. And I think I would have weathered that because I had 2 greens in my pile here.
Yeah, so
And then I'd have healed 1.
oh yeah, I didn't heal 1 too. I keep forgetting that. There's so many things. I'm gonna look online to see if there's. I know people have made like cheat sheets
Mm-hmm.
to kind of remember this stuff by, or help remember this stuff. I should have healed 1 because I was in there. Oh, I wouldn't have had 2 greens at the time this triggered. So yeah, I only had 1 card in my hand. No, because it's at the end of the round, so I would have been fine. All right. So we have defeated Ozew. If you guys notice any mistakes, I apologize. There's a lot going on in this game. But there's also not a lot. It's just, it's so exciting to play the cards and do stuff that you kind of forget some of the other things going on. So I'm going to pull up the campaign book here real quick. And we're just going to see what rewards we get. There is a story. I'm not reading the story because it is like serious chapters going on here. So chapter 2 will say unlock quest 3. And if we have the Venom expansion, which I do, I have everything, unlock quest 41. And if I have the Ice expansion, unlock quest 46. That means we can jump around to those quests. And then there's more. Oh, that's it for chapter 2. Okay. So I'm going to go to this handy dandy app. Make sure I didn't miss anything. So we have finished. So we have added Ozew to our trophies. Oh, I can't click them. Oh, that's to say I completed a quest. Choose and complete a quest. Okay, so we did a flight in the storm. So Thunderforge gets unlocked. So lightning weapons now. Each player is going to get 2 lightning elements, 2 blood, 1 whatever that blue stuff is, and 1 metal. And then each player will get a bunch of materials for crafting potions, and then 1 quest unlocked. Good?
Looks good.
Confirm. Boom. Ozew is in here. And so what we'll do off camera is kind of go look at the lightning weapons, see, or what kind of armor is available for them, see if we want to pick them up. Again, when I go to here, I've got no fire left, so I can't craft any more of these items. But because you saved your items, you may get something beneficial from the lightning armor or gauntlet and stuff like that. So that's the benefit of not spending it if you don't need it. Right, so we'll be able to craft some potions. It doesn't look like we got any deck upgrades, but we have the option now. I don't know why it's not showing. Oh, I got to click that I read chapter 2. There we go, 3 quests unlocked. That's what I'm thinking. There we go. So we can fight the Memory of the Desert. That's that hammerhead looking dude. Or that really big skull looking dude. The Roar of the Sea, Claws of Silver, the Monster of Mara, the Dying Forest, and Ravenous Winter. So we've got 6 to choose from to go to next. So pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
It was a good game. Like I said, we'll keep upgrading our decks. Obviously, we don't have any upgrades right now, so we'll have to get some new potions. I still got all of mine. You may be able to get one, and you'll probably get an armor or helm or something like that. Which I guess technically I can get helm and base armor of the lightning variety. All right. Thank you everybody for watching. We will in a couple weeks do another stream. We're going to try to do Tuesdays.
Yeah, Tuesdays.
I've been waiting for it to get to like 8 or 9 o'clock because I've got like side lighting here and it kind of messes with the lighting of the camera. Try to start earlier if the lighting, if we can deal with it. We'll try to aim for our usual 7 o'clock. We'll see how that works. I will also play around with scheduling the stream to see how that works. That way you guys can know a little more in advance when we're going to go live. But this is Wither Remote Games. I am an Emperor.
I'm the Ninja.
And we will catch you guys next time. See ya.